Welcome back to our channel. We're Paul and Tan, and together with our troopy, we are escaping crowds. We're currently travelling this big island that we call home. In this episode, episode 2 in the series, we tackle the Great Central Road across the centre of Australia, finding a camp spot with $1 million views, as well as a few other things along the way. Landscape's changing. A little bit anyway. We've got some bumps now. We just saw a cow and a couple of absolutely massive birds of prey. I don't know what they were, but they were huge. They looked like they were sitting on a carcass of some kind. But yeah, there's a few bumps in the landscape. So as you can see, there's a couple of little hills in front. It's kind of exciting. We made it! We are officially at the start of the Great Central Road, travelling across from Laverton in WA to Winton in Queensland. We're so excited. It is currently 37 degrees right here. But that's okay, we've got about 50 kilometres to go till our camp spot. Just been into the visitor centre, mainly to get to the air conditioning, just for a little while. And there's the troops, and we are off to our camp spot. Here we go. Woohoo! Did you see how far it was to Alice Springs? 1,500 kilometres. Welcome to the Outback Way. Does that say road closed? Side road closed. Alright. I'm not sure at which point we have to air down. Well, we're here. Oh, babies. Look at our little one. Oh, little calf. Where's the other one? It's almost as straight as the Nullarbor. How's this for a spot? My God. This is so much better than I thought it would be. I think this will do perfectly. What do you think?
Somewhere here.
Okay, there's a price you pay for $1 million views. Can you see the flies? Just to get some idea, you can actually they're just a black cloud. Yuck. So we're building a fire, even though it's like 35 degrees, in a bid to get rid of these horrible black creatures. Yeah, hopefully they'll disappear. But anyway, the views are. Last resort to get rid of these flies. What a cracker. I wish I was higher up. It's good though. Giles Breakaway in the daytime is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. As you can see by my glamour, I'm covered with a fly net because they are horrendous. They have been in my face since I stepped out of the car this morning, so they're actually really crazy. I just had the drone up and I could barely even work it because my hands were covered with flies. It was gross. Anyway, I wanted to show you, this place looks a bit like a crater, and it's not, but the formation of it is pretty amazing. Just to show you some expanse, it goes as far as you can see. The Breakaways goes as far as you can see over there, and then it picks up again over the other side there. There's a big gap through the middle. It's absolutely stunning. You can see Troopy over there in the distance, and not another soul around apart from the flies. We're at the end of a crater. It's pretty cool. So we've just got onto the GCR straight from Giles Breakaway, and we're wondering where the red dirt starts. Can you see it in the distance? I think we're going to have to stop and air down. We're about 100 metres up the road, and we're going to have to let some tyres down, I think. There's a dust cloud coming. And here we go, the adventure begins. Excited? Yeah. I can see. So excited. Oh my god. Let's just picture this. This truck driver's going, you've got no idea, mate. Right. Oh, what the heck. This guy's rejoicing. I think we're going to have to just pull in here. Probably not where that truck's going to come out. Alright, we've just got to air down. Outback Way has a lot of different, what they call it, interpretive panels along the road. This is one of them that I've wanted to come and have a look at. It's called the White Cross. You might see it up on the hill up there. Some information about specific things. This one's talking about the mulga, which is a native Australian plant that pretty much grows in places that other trees can't grow. So there's a little bit of information about it. We've just pulled up, not a soul in sight. It's really warm, it's about 35 degrees. Flies are out in force again, but it's not too bad. We're going to walk up the hill. There's apparently some nama holes. Yeah, and maybe some Aboriginal art. It did mention that. I'm not sure if that's at this one, but I think it might be. But yeah, what a fantastic landscape though. So let's go and see what's up here. So let's chat about what the road's been like so far. So how far have we driven?
This morning about 150 k's from Giles Breakaway campsite.
Yep. So this is the first official day on the unsealed road. So 150 k's this morning of driving.
A bit more probably.
Yep. And what do you think so far?
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
So far, I mean, probably better condition than I expected.
We haven't seen any cars going in our direction, but we've seen a few trucks and a few like mine vehicles coming the other way. Truck drivers have been awesome. They basically slow right down to let you go in the opposite direction. Oh, here's the White Cross. Wowie. Look at that. That's the road heading off in the distance. Rock cans, pretty standard. No, not much in the old nama holes. I was saying to Paul on the way, I think the only chance we're going to get seeing any live animals is around a waterhole somewhere. But we're going up.
We did see a couple of horses this morning.
Yeah, we did. Horses. We've seen, yeah, a couple of cows, a couple of horses. So, yeah, but that was actually, there was a puddle of water there. So that kind of explains it. It's just fantastic though, isn't it? The whole countryside. We're just gonna walk down the hill a little bit, and there's some caves underneath this outcrop which look like they've got some painting of some kind in it. We'll go and have a bit of a look, and then we'll head off and head towards one of the main roadhouses on the Great Central Road, maybe for fuel or maybe just for a stretch break as well. That is some kind of painting, hey? Oh. Looks like something's been going on in here.
Couple of fighters here.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Get off on the next leg. Paul's just doing a once over around the car to make sure we haven't lost any bits that have been shaken off. It's actually been not too bad at all, but we did air down, so that would have reduced the potential for damage, but he's just checking to make sure. Always highly recommend that you do a regular check around your car when you're doing these sorts of roads. Hopefully there's nothing happening. All good? Yes. All right. Let's go. Roadhouse. These are the pumps. Gotta go and get special permission. And we'll go inside and get some food and a drink, perhaps. We've just stopped at another one of the interpretive panels. This is the CORRUGATIONS Sentinel. It's just here basically as a reminder of the resilience of some of the vegetation around here at the moment. It's pretty incredible. It stands out. It's on the main road, so yeah. We've decided that we're going to keep driving a little bit this afternoon. It's checking out the temperature on the car. It's 38 degrees. Outside of the car, and we are supposed to be arriving at our next camp spot in about 10 minutes, so we decided we're just going to keep driving. At least we're sitting in the aircon at the moment. When I checked the weather this morning, it said it was going to be 31, so we thought, oh, not too bad, but we've made pretty good time, and the next half decent place is probably another couple of 100 k's on, so we're just going to punch on through. And we probably get there quite late, but that's alright, at least it'll be cooler. At the moment it's too hot to just sit out in the weather. It's pretty intense. Oh, it's actually just dropped to 37, winning. So yeah, we'll just keep going. We're on actual blacktop at the moment. It's pretty random. We haven't had blacktop for hundreds of kilometres, but I've just checked the map book and it says, yeah, about 50 k's of blacktop, and then we're back onto tracks again. So the scenery is absolutely spectacular, ever changing, and there must have been some water through here at some point, because it's actually in parts it's quite green in the floodways, but yeah, it reminds us a lot of the Pilbara, the colours of the Pilbara in WA. So we'll keep on going and we'll show you where we end up. Driving today.
That's right.
Surviving?
Yep.
Okay. He did just have a whole can of Coke, so hopefully that'll do it.
You'll yawn here and there.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit worried because he has been yawning in the last... We're actually listening to a podcast together, so hopefully that'll keep him awake. I think my talking's kind of worn off. Just rocked up and we've just spotted a dingo. All right, Warakurna. This is the campground that we spent the night at. actually heading off. Hopefully we'll get to the big rock today. Sorry about today. What's the goal?
A camel.
A camel is the goal today, yeah. So we were just talking to some people in the caravan park, and they, oh not the caravan park, hardly, in the campground, and they said they saw, and there's a nama hole along this road about 60 k's, and they saw a camel yesterday. So we are going to have a go and see if we can find a camel today, because this might be our last chance on this road. We are hopefully, the end game for today is to be at the big rock. So that's exciting. We'll see how we go with our driving, but once we've gone past Docker River, there's no more camps. Sorry about the corrugations. Anyway, we're back to counting cars again. So if we haven't told you that, along the Great Central Road, it's pretty well known for the car wrecks that are along the roadside, and we were doing a count yesterday and we had almost 200. So, and they're not like everywhere, because you're covering so many Ks, you might see one every now and again, but I've just seen two and we've only just pulled onto the main road. So yeah, we'll see how our car wreck count goes today, and we'll keep on counting, but we're going to try and find the elusive camel, hopefully. Alright, wish us luck. My God, we've seen some camels. Look at these guys. I don't know if you can see them, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's got to be at least 12. Ah. Hey guys. About 10 k's back, and next thing you know, a dozen. I think we counted a dozen. So I did get the drone up, so I'll pop that in the video somewhere. But yeah, first thing ticked off. Woo! Back to the road. Okay, we're in search for some nama holes, which are supposed to be on this side of the road. Oh, there's a... Are they not signs? No. Somebody's dumped their rubbish. God, there's some absolute grubs around. Oh, these must be the nama holes, aren't they? Oh God, there's a bone. What the heck is this?
Yeah, that's it. Someone said a dead camel was in there. That's him.
A dead camel? What?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a... yuck. Is that it then? As we mentioned, the GCR is riddled with wrecked car bodies. And Paul and I were just talking in the car about the types of actual car wrecks that they are, and they're really old style Aussie cars. So there's nothing relatively new at all. These must have been here for decades, I reckon. So a classic example of one of them is this one here, which I don't know what it is. It looks like an old Holden of some kind, but yeah, so they're car bodies. Most of them are actually on their roof or on their side. Paul reckons when they come along with the graders, they just scrape them off the road and dump them to the side. But this is a classic example of what you see littered along the side of the road. I mean, this one's been here for a very long time. It's at the boot is absolutely full of beer cans. Yeah, not much left of this one. Oh, here comes my chauffeur to pick me up. Just saying that we feel like there's lots of wildlife around here. There's evidence of poos on the road, but it's also really green along the side of the roads. Must have been rain in recent times. And then we see some more camels, so 6. Camel count is strong. Too far from Warakurna, so we will probably fuel up there, have a bit of a stretch break, and then that's probably the last stop until we get to the Northern Territory border, and then we will cross over at Docker River and head to Yulara. Yeah, that's the plan for the day. So we're pretty just stoked about the whole trip so far. Like this, if this is the worst road we've seen, it's actually not too shabby at all. The road has been fantastic, the landscape has been amazing, very changing all the time. Haven't seen very many people travelling it. We just had a couple of motorcyclists going in the opposite direction, gave us the old which is nice, but we haven't actually seen anyone. There's another wrecked car. We haven't actually seen anyone going in our direction on the road at the same time as us, have we?
No.
Which is unbelievable.
There's a bloke ahead of us from the campsite this morning. He's
towing
heading in the same direction, but
yeah, but we haven't caught up with him yet. So yeah, but you can see when anyone's coming from the smoke haze in front. This is the Len Beadell tree with a plaque in it. We've just stopped here just to have a bit of a look because we're at the bottom of these fantastic ranges that seem to go all the way around us. They surround us all the way. And all the way that way. Paul's just having a look around the car. So this is the Sandy Blight Junction Road. made by the Gun Barrel Road Construction Party, and Len Beadell was the surveyor on that road. Pretty cool to have a road named after you. I think his work was pretty epic. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if this is going to be any good. I don't know. I don't want to be out here if there's going to be bloody dingoes. Alright, we'll go and check that other loop out then. What an adventure so far as we end the WA section of the Outback Way. Stay tuned for next week's episode when we hit the Red Centre and tackle a couple of bucket list items. Please like, share and subscribe to keep up with our big Oz adventure. Thanks again for watching. Cheers!